If you own a Hemi or an LS, this sound will scare you. This right here kept my Wrangler 392 parked for weeks. And what started as a small tick turned into a full lifter replacement. What's up guys, Marco here from OVRLNDX. If you've been following the build of my Jeep Wrangler JL 392, you know this thing is not just a trail rig. It's part of our adventures, our trips, our family memories. A few weeks ago, I started hearing a tick. At first I thought, well, maybe this is just a normal Hemi noise, because these engines are known to be a little noisy. But this wasn't normal. The tick got louder, it didn't go away when the vehicle was warm, and that's when I knew this wasn't just a normal valve train noise. The scary part? If you keep driving like that, you risk destroying the camshaft. This Jeep isn't just a toy. It takes us deep into Baja, into the mountains, into remote places. I can't afford engine failure in the middle of nowhere. So I took it to the guys I trust, Shift Auto and Off-Road.
What's up guys, Jerry here at Shift Auto and Off-Road, and today we have Marco, OVERLANDIX Jeep right here, and it came to the shop with the very common Hemi tick. So in this video we're going to show you why that happens and give you a couple of tips on how to prevent it, what maintenance you need to do. But regardless, this is something that even though you take all the care in the world and try and prevent it, you might still see it on your vehicle. So stick around, we're going to be showing you step by step what you need to do to get it repaired.
Okay guys, so we've started the work on the 392, and first thing you need to do in order to be able to get that valve cover out and that cylinder head out of the way is you're going to have to remove the grill. Once you remove the grill, you got to take that headlamp out of the way. Once you get the headlamp out of the way, you start disconnecting all the components in here, battery, all the wiring, all the connections for that power distribution center. Make sure that if you have additional power units in the back of the vehicle, like a red arc or some other type of battery, make sure you isolate that from the area that you're working on, so that way you don't create any shorts or something that could cause additional problems to the wiring of the vehicle. Once you do that, the battery tray slides forward, which is why you need to take the headlamp out, and then you can turn it sideways a little bit and then pull it out. Once you do that, you'll have enough room to start taking the coil packs out and then the valve covers and continue the work on the vehicle.
You guys know I'm not an expert mechanic. I'm not even a mechanic, but I've been doing a lot of research about this, and there are several possible contributing factors to this failure. MDS system, oil starvation on startup, long oil intervals, aggressive driving, or simple manufacturing tolerances. There's a lot of debate online about why this happens. Some say it's oil weight, some blame it on MDS, some say it's just luck. GM LS engines have the similar lifter failures, and it's not just a Hemi problem. The truth is just the high-performance engines live harder lives.
So obviously we have progressed a lot in this. We've already removed the valve covers, coil packs, valve covers, and rocker arms inside the heads as well. We've already taken off the bolts that retain the cylinder head to the block and the 10mm bolts on this side as well. All that is left over is just lifting the heads up, and then we will expose the lifters.
Okay guys, so obviously we've removed the cylinder heads now. The cylinder heads are over here, and we have taken out the lifters or cam rollers, as some people know them. So commonly what happens to these lifters is, if you don't know how the 392 operates or the 5.7 Hemi operates, it has activating and deactivating lifters. What that means is this activating lifter basically removes the oil pressure inside of it, and it allows for the push rod to push down on it, and technically making 4 cylinders operational only, saving you some gas apparently. So that being said, what happens sometimes is these lifters, or these activating lifters, the seal breaks inside of them, and it allows for the push rod to go in all the way and create a tick. That is one of the problems with the design of these lifters. The other problem commonly that we see is that the roller bearings inside this lifter, this cam roller, they wear down, and then this big roller, it starts to flop around right there, and it makes a very, very common noise on these Hemis, and it's basically a tick. So the way to fix this is by replacing all the lifters. I would not recommend you that if you're in this stage already this deep to only replace the bad lifter set. Replace all of them. That way you start fresh with a new set of lifters, new set of gaskets, and you're good to go.
I got really, really lucky. My 392 lifter didn't grenade. If the roller bearing had let go, we'd be talking full cam, metal through the motor, and possibly weeks down. If it's not a broken roller bearing, you'll probably have a collapsed lifter, a stuck lifter, a worn roller without total bearing failure, and early detection before cam lobe damage. That usually means no metal, camshafts may still be usable, faster turnaround, and significantly cheaper repair. And that's a huge win. This guy's right here. They hit it out of the park today. Thank you so much, guys, for the effort. Yeah, the guys at Shift Auto and Off-Road have become really good friends of mine over the years. But that's not the only reason I trust them with my Jeep. Their team are Jeep and Toyota certified technicians, so they actually understand these platforms inside and out. That makes a big difference. They got 2 locations here in SoCal, San Diego and Santa Ana, which makes it super convenient. And they don't just do basic stuff from oil changes and maintenance to engine swaps, lifts and shock rebuilds. They handle it all. Most importantly, they take pride in their work. When I drop off my 392, I know it's in good hands. That's why I trust these guys. How's it going, guys? I made it to Escondido. I'm gonna pick up my Jeep. It's ready. I'm super excited. And let's hear that engine. Oh, there you go. Now it sounds like a normal Hemi. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. Other than that, they did also the shocks. Rebuilt the shocks, and what's really exciting too is this, guys. Check this out. Got an Atlas with a dual shifter. I just need to learn how to use that. So yeah, the vehicle's ready. I'm gonna take it home and take it for an adventure. Hey guys, good morning. It's the morning after I pick up my Jeep in Escondido at Shift Auto and Off-Road. And I'm pretty excited. The vehicle is running great. It feels really good. There's no more ticking noise. And I got Jerry here with me. We're on our way to Moab to probably the first Shift Auto and Off-Road Moab trip, right?
Maybe. I hope so.
So Jerry, when the tick was happening in my Jeep, I got really scared.
Yes.
And I call you and you said, don't worry about it. It's pretty normal. That cannot be normal. But then I went online and I found out that it is normal. So what happened, dude?
So it's not normal that, it shouldn't be normal that a component fails, but it is pretty common that it happens on these type of engines and vehicles and basically every other Hemi out there. But it is, so long as you repair it quickly, it is nothing that you should be really, really worried about. It's not going to leave you stranded. It's not going to stop working. It's still going to drive. And I even told you when you called me, you said, should I tow it to you? And I literally told you, no, just drive it all the way up here to Santa Ana, actually. That's where we did it.
And funny thing, I was going over 70 miles an hour and the tick was gone.
So we took it in, we removed the cylinder head, we removed the lifters, and then what we found was a collapsed lifter. And I've seen that problem a lot more times than I can count. I go ahead and I put the new lifters in there, we assemble it, and we turn it on, and it's running perfectly fine. I know that the MDS valve controls the oil flow to the lifter and through the push rod all the way up and causes all the lubrication inside the system. The MDS valve was the original cause of the problem. It damaged the original lifter that was on your vehicle.
Yeah, well, that's a bummer, but the thing is that this vehicle is running great.
Yes, it's like
problem
fantastic. Yeah, we put all 4 sets of lifters in here.
Obviously, you have the left side bank, new rocker arm set with all new push rods, and it's driving fantastic. And it sounds different. It's quiet. It feels really good.
I'm very happy, dude. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. That's what we do.
Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Jeep and trail content. And remember, the Hemi tick is not the end of your engine. See you on the trails.